Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? Let me just say this, okay? Cardi B girl, we love you, okay? We love you, but we really need a detox, okay? Because every other day you're addressing Offset in one way or another. She does it subliminally, or she'll just, head on talk about the divorce, It'll either be she singing Kaya, that song Get Out, like it's a spiritual hymn, or yelling like you're done with him or over him, or you don't like him, or he can't get, no spousal support, you don't want him, all of it just at the top of your lungs. She's over it, right? And all I can think is, if we're really over it, why are we still giving that man any energy? Like, why are we saying anything? I get that he's addressing you, but he knows the pressure points to hit, and he knows what he's doing, okay? So, first of all, I want to talk about public performance versus private healing, right? And I know this is hard to say, but I think it's very much so worth discussing, okay? Now, it's wild because we're watching a whole circus, like just not a breakup, but a circus, okay? Cardi is out here giving us, the new saga every other day. And honestly, at this point, it's not about Offset anymore. It's about performance, right? And it makes you wonder, like, who really is it for? Because, baby, we must be real important to be this deep in your personal business, okay? Meanwhile, you just popped out with Stefan Diggs, front row at a basketball game, giving, this is my new man energy, who's this energy, while people were hyped like, yes, Cardi, yes, she looked good. Yeah, this is a win. I'm still sitting here like, no, no, this is a mess, okay? Like, let the ink dry first, okay? Y'all haven't even had the court hearing yet. Offset is asking for spousal support. Y'all are still in the trenches of a divorce. You're already going public with another man, right? And this isn't love. Like, this is petty Olympics, in my humble opinion. And the sad part is there are kids involved. Like, Offset and Cardi both out here, like, playing tit for tat. Oh, you moved on? Let me get caught up with someone too. I heard that Offset is just recently with Stefan Diggs, side chick, child. And Offset is trying to hold on to the only claim of fame he's got left, being Cardi's baby dad. And he said he allegedly don't like when people call him Cardi's baby dad. But that's the only claim of fame that he has left. He's not a part of the Migos anymore. Ben left the Migos and was, an independent artist by himself. He's not going to focus on his artistry because nobody cares enough if he's not with Cardi B. Because let's be real, when Cardi cuts the cord for good, he's like just a rapper, a has-been rapper that is Cardi B's baby dad, And I think that her even commenting anything, and I know it must be really hard to ignore it, is feeding it. Yes, Offset made Cardi his wife, right? But I think the fact that he consistently cheapened the wifey status. It just made it not important. Like, he just, in my opinion, benefited from proximity, to Cardi's name, and he knows it. And I think that was the only real reason why he kept on or stayed in the relationship. I feel like he's been jealous, he's been hating her and been not liking her and did not want her to garner or gain any sense of success. He was a hater. She was in a relationship with a hater, And here's the truth. Nobody wants to say this to Cardi, but I think I'll be the first to say it, okay? Cardi is using public attention and a new man as a band-aid. I'm sorry, Instead of healing, processing her marriage, and, figuring out why she keeps choosing chaos, she's hopping on yachts with Stefan Diggs, a man who's allegedly has like a whole situation with other women, possibly kids with other women. And that's another reason why I don't feel like it's a win, because this man, is tied to a lot of chaotic situations, Like, you can build peace by yourself, right? You cannot build peace on dysfunction, sis. That's just how I feel. And Stefan, he's already asking her, not to post about Offset online. And that tells me everything that I need to know. Like, this man isn't trying to be part of the drama. You're dragging him in because he just doesn't want any part in that drama. He wants to be the sole, like, I'm the new guy. Focus on me, help me out. Cardi's popping up to his football games, the ones, I think it was stuff like giving back, all of that is giving it a good look, giving it the media attention. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's saying, listen, like, give me the energy. Focus your, this is going to be my positive energy. Do not give Offset nothing else. You're mine. I want the energy that comes with you. I want the positive media that comes with you. I'm gonna look like the new guy that Cardi's moving on with. No matter who I'm with or what I've had going on prior to, none of that equates to what we got going on. And I just think that it's not a win, Cardi. I think that you went from chaos to chaos. You could have just picked yourself and choose yourself and been by yourself. At the end of the day, I want Cardi to win, but moving on doesn't mean showing off the next man, in my humble opinion. It means doing the internal work, moving on with your life, her music, her purpose. Let the ink dry. Take some time. Choose peace, not performance, peace. Because when you don't heal, you pick more pain. And right now, the whole thing is loud, messy, and unnecessary. We need a detox from Cardi, like past relationship with Offset, from this new relationship with Stefan Diggs that's seemingly going to be messy as well. I don't know why people try to say that Stefan is like the better option or Stefan is a flex. You went from one chaotic man to another chaotic man, and all we've seen as far as the people that he's been tied to, from Young Miami to these different women, is that he doesn't make like the right choices. All of this, oh, he's not cheating on me. How do you know he's not doing this and he's not doing that? Like, every other week is a new chick coming out saying that allegedly this happened and allegedly that happened. And I'm starting to come to the realization that Cardi is comfortable or fine with just being that type of woman, like being a girl with a man that cheats on her all the time. That be your story. Because allegedly she felt like, oh, when I was with Offset, I felt old because he just continuously was always cheating. Stefan ain't no better. I guess the difference is you don't have children with him, right? And a lot of people say, hey, Cardi's just having fun and Cardi's just enjoying the vibe and she ain't trying to take this man serious. She's not trying to marry this man, all of these different things. And I hope that is the case. I hope it's just sex. I hope she got a good birth control plan. Because, sis, if you get pregnant by this man who's a known cheater, it's just going to be insane. Insane, okay? I think that she should just not be with anybody. Take some time to heal. Take some time to focus on yourself. Have your hot girl summer moment. You ain't got to be tied to no man. It ain't got to be Stefan. It don't got to be Offset. It don't got to be nobody. It could just be Cardi for a minute. Just be Cardi for a while. That's what I want, in my humble opinion. I love her too much. I care about her too much to watch her go into drama and go into BS and just be like, yay, Cardi, something new. No. I'm just not here for that portion of it. I just want her to focus on herself. But positive news is, Outside allegedly is coming out, and I know a lot of people love that single, love the energy behind it, love the song. They just love the single. So I'm glad that she's putting out music and she's in the studio. I heard she's gonna drop another back to back, so y'all look out for that. But I just want Cardi to do better. That's all I'm gonna say. I love you guys to pieces, and bye.